Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on another let's call it an early summer day. We continue to see sunshine across New England, down through New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania to Maryland and Delaware. But you see these clouds out to the west, and that's all due to an upper low that is moving finally out of Texas, albeit very slowly. And it's drawing moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico and shooting it up the eastern seaboard. And we're going to have to contend with some of that for the next day or so. Not so much today, but for tomorrow and perhaps on Wednesday. And Wednesday, we have the added feature of getting a cold front coming down from the north. Now, weather conditions at the moment kind of vary a bit. If you're lucky enough to be on the south shore of Long Island and then moving east into Suffolk County, we've got temperatures in the 70s, and on the east end of Long Island, for example, it's in the 60s. Meanwhile, the noontime temperature has reached 93 at LaGuardia Airport, 93 at Newark. It's 90 in Trenton. Across south central and southeastern Pennsylvania, we're in the upper 80s to around 90. In southern New Jersey, we have temperatures in the lower 90s, and we've got 90-degree readings down into Maryland and northeast Virginia. Meantime, we don't want to forget the folks in New England, where we're seeing temperatures away from coastal Connecticut and southern Rhode Island and the Cape. We are seeing temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90. The wind has gone south-southeast, and gradually we're going to see that south-southeast wind push a little bit further inland. Newark just went to 95 as of just shortly before 1 o'clock Eastern time. I think we're going to see these temperatures getting capped. In the Hudson Valley, temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90. Here we have more of a west wind. You start to go further north into upstate New York, and the wind is more westerly. So the ocean is really not the ocean wind is not having any influence at all once you go far enough north and far enough west. Even with the south or south-southwest winds in inland areas, that doesn't come in from off the ocean. That's a land wind, and it's a warm one. As far as severe weather risk is concerned today, we have a marginal to slight risk in an arm that starts out in northern Minnesota and then runs down just east of the Rockies in eastern Colorado and then turns eastward across Texas. You see slight risk there in northeast Texas, northwest Louisiana, southern Arkansas. Fairly large area of general thunderstorms from there eastward to the east coast, except for northern New England. And as we move into the next couple of days, we see risk areas up in the northern plains, but there is a very large area of general thunderstorm activity forecast. And I think there's a better chance that we could see some scattered showers and storms later in the day, Tuesday, and into Tuesday evening. Wednesday, cold front drops down from the north. We still have a little bit of leftover tropical moisture, and there could be some scattered thunderstorms with that. Rainfall for this week. Most of this is going to come with whatever shower or thunderstorm convective activity, so that's going to really vary widely. Some people get it, some people don't. But for Friday during the day on Friday or late Thursday night into Friday, this is where we'll see the bulk of the rain falling for eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England, and there could be some amounts in excess of 2 inches when you get down to southern Pennsylvania, particularly across Virginia and points westward. Also still some leftover heavy rain in the lower Mississippi Valley, but the amounts do tail off a bit as you go to the northeast, and they especially tail off as we head on up into New England. So no issues. Again, for this afternoon, it's really more about who's got the south wind and who doesn't, and that's making the difference in temperatures. You can see there are some scattered storms that pop up central Pennsylvania down straight south in interior Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. They die off overnight. They're going to fire up again later tomorrow. You see some scattered storms even back over to about the Mississippi River. Wednesday, we have a cold front coming through. Now, there might be a shower or thunderstorm with that frontal passage sometime Wednesday evening. And then we get into Thursday. Thursday morning, we have a solar eclipse that's going to be visible at sunrise. And guess what? This cold front is going to stall pretty much right on top of the area. I think it'll probably cut New Jersey in half. So let's use Route 195 as the the demarcation zone. So north of there, you probably have a better chance of seeing some breaks in the cloud cover because there will be some cloud cover here. But along and south of the front, it might be very difficult to see breaks in the cloud cover. So that's something we're going to watch. There's not a whole lot in terms of any shower activity going on other than a scattered shower or thunderstorm Thursday morning and into the afternoon. But here comes a wave. That front's going to buckle. We're going to get a wave of low pressure developing to our south. So I think rain comes in here on Friday and then moves out Friday evening. And as long as the low keeps on going, that'll push the front finally far enough south to allow for some improving weather conditions over the weekend. Though it won't be hot because we don't have a ridge along the East Coast. In fact, there's another front that will be approaching with a chance for showers and thunderstorms late in the day, Sunday into Sunday night. And then the front will move out and we will have improving weather conditions to follow. So the hot, humid weather is actually going to go away for a while once we get done with this week. Weather in 5 is brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York on Long Island. They've got everything you need not only to take care of your yard with tons of mulch, but you might need to check on your supplies with regards to hurricane season. And they got everything there. 631-756-1125 for the best prices in town. And price is important these days with prices going up on anything you find in a big box hardware store. OmniTrueValue.com, the website. 12 wholesale holiday lighting by Giannini, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your holiday decorating needs. Whether you want to have your home decorated or maybe you want to do this as a side business, they're at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, New York, also on Long Island, 631-957-5106, and the website is liholidaylighting.com. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon. If you're lucky enough to get to the beach, get to it. And the Joe and Joe Weather Show, just to give you a rundown of what the times are, because Joe Rayo's been doing a number of local library talks virtually. Tonight's Joe and Joe Weather Show is at 8:30. On my YouTube channel, Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern Time, so very much a late start for us because we usually go at 7:30. And then we'll be back on Wednesday at 7:30 as well as Thursday at 7:30. So we hope to see you tonight. Have a good day.